Forget what you know about SLKs of the past. You might think of them as hairdressers' cars or beach cruisers for 20-something trophy wives. In the past, you would have been correct. For 2012, Mercedes has evolved the entry-level Roadster into something entirely different, something you might even be able to call a sports car while keeping a straight face. The most obvious change for 2012 is the styling reminiscent of the SLS. The elongated nose adds a classic touch to the more modern, squat dimensions, and the hood hangs over the grille in an almost daring manner. The sharper curves and bulging fenders actually make the SLK borderline manly. But, of course, what pushes the SLK over the border from tanning machine to driving machine is performance on the road. And in that sense, the SLK thrills. Finally. The brake pedal action is firm and linear. A real hoof on the brakes does cause a decent amount of dive, but braking is dead stable and can be carried into corner entry if you find yourself being a little too enthusiastic. The SLK turns in with equal predictability. It doesn't dig in and change directions with the ferocity of an AMG model, but it still acts the same way every time, which is perhaps even more important. Lean is progressive, and weight transfer front to rear is all about the position of your right foot. Just dial it in and go. At the apex, rolling into the throttle rolls the weight rearward at the same rate you press down on the pedal. The car likes smooth inputs, and rewards for them. Sane drivers will also find the SLK an absolute delight as a daily driver. With the folding hardtop up, there is no extra wind noise, creaks, rattles, or annoyances otherwise to indicate the car's roadster status. In June, the first 2012 SLKs will hit dealerships featuring the 302 horsepower 3.5 V6 with 273 pound-feet of torque and a 7-speed automatic transmission. The all-new engine features a 60-degree V-angle, which runs smoother than the previous V6's 90-degree layout. The SLK350 will sprint to 60 miles per hour in a claimed 5.6 seconds. Later in the first year of production, Mercedes will introduce the 201 horsepower, 1.8-liter turbocharged inline-4 with the same 7-speed automatic as the V6. The true lunatics will wait for the undoubtedly overpowered AMG version. Regardless of engine, SLK drivers can finally hold their sunburned heads high in the presence of other sports car drivers. It's taken Mercedes 15 years to get to this point, but the latest SLK is certainly worth the wait.